In this course, we'll be covering how to set up your shop using Shopify. Now, if you're asking yourself why Shopify, well, first of all, it is the most popular e-commerce platform for building shops. It is very user-friendly for beginning, and they literally take care of most of the technical issues that you might have with scalability, security, updates, and literally everything you are thinking about. So many Amazon sellers already use Shopify, and they chose it because of the size of the ecosystem and its maturity. You can find ready-made apps and integrations for a lot of your use cases. And we'll show you a few apps that are made to connect Shopify with Amazon with a few simple clicks. And also apps that can easily connect your Google accounts for analytics and ads. You can also get a theme and then work on adapting it to your needs. You can set up payment. You can set up shipping. You can set up a connection to Amazon. You can set up a third-party logistics system if you're not using FBA or if you're switching to your own logistics. And most importantly, you can set up all your marketing tools very easily. So you can do a lot of basic things in a few weeks on your own to get you started selling on Shopify. Now, Shopify offers multiple tiers. They're not very complex to understand, but for most of you just starting out, Shopify Basic is just perfect for you. So you're just getting started, and it covers everything you need. You get a full online store, of course, checkout, payments, reports, everything. So this will probably be okay for most of you in the beginning. So the next plan is Shopify plan, and it's useful if you have, let's say, a few employees and sales start coming in through Shopify because they have lower transaction fees, and at scale that makes a difference. And the next plan is the advanced plan. That is for larger teams selling on multiple markets, and that comes with even a lower pricing tier for transactions. Now, finally, Shopify Plus is meant for huge brands, and it probably makes sense if you're doing more than $3 million in revenue. So you can do much more there. Of course, you can control the checkout page, you can do wholesale, B2B, etc. But now let's cover what themes are and how they work. Themes are what you actually see as a web shop visitor. All the data you put in Shopify, products, variations, collection blocks, that is the back end. But the pages that you see, like the home page or the page that shows you the product with its title, description, images, meta field, whatever, that is what the team does. So we call it the front end, basically. So themes are the only part of the code that you can directly change on Shopify and customize it any way you want. And in the advanced course, we'll be covering that in a little bit more depth. Right now, there's no need for you to be thinking about coding yourself. So just to mention why themes are important. So your site needs to look good and trustworthy. It needs to load fast, and it literally needs to make buying experience very easy for the end customer. So Shopify gives you several options for what you can do with themes. So you can install a free theme, you can buy a theme and install it, or you can even code your own theme. So you can get these themes from the official Shopify store at themes.shopify.com. You can also get them from other places, but the ones in the official store tend to be better tested and of higher quality, but it doesn't have to mean that other themes are bad. You can just try it out. But let's cover free themes. They can be a great starting point if you need something more basic and you're on a budget. So Shopify, by default, it will give you this theme called the Dawn theme, and it's fully functional. It works great. It has been used and tested by many shops, and you can of course customize it. Generally, free themes can be a bit limited with customization options. So at least what comes out of the box. So if you're not a coder or if you do not have a developer to help you, the constraints are definitely there if you want something more advanced. Talking about paid themes, like there are many paid themes. You can find more than 200 of them in the store at least, and they range from 100 to $400 or $500. This is just a one-time fee. These themes are more polished and offer many built-in features such as quick buy, product comparison, mega menu, and many more. So you have a lot of animations, a lot of beautiful design and sections to choose from, and you don't need as many apps for some of the functionality because it's already baked into the theme. And just mentioning custom themes, this is very specific and most likely you will never need it. But if you cannot find a theme that supports a very specific need and you cannot code only that into a section, you can build up the whole theme or have somebody do that. So here's a good tip. If you're launching Lean, you can start with a free theme, and then once you scale, you can upgrade to a paid or a better theme later. If you want a premium feel from day one, a paid theme is definitely worth the money because you will be saving a lot of time. You'll have a better user experience in the end. So what I want to cover now are the pages that you need to have on the website. These are additional pages, static pages, you need to have on the store because when you're moving from Amazon to your own Shopify store, one of the biggest shifts is that you're not now presenting the products and your brand as well. So an Amazon customer already trusts Amazon platform. So they see the rankings, they see the reviews, and they trust the signals built into the system. But when you're on Shopify, you need to build that trust yourself. So you need to communicate about yourself through these pages. Now, here's a list of pages that you should have, and we'll explain what each of the pages should be doing. First is the homepage. Here you'll be telling your story briefly. So usually in the first section, which we call the hero section, you want to explain who you are and what you do in 1 to 2 sentences. And also have an image or a video showcasing the product you sell. Below on the page, you can do many things. You can show the top selling products. You can also show your top level categories. They can also be there. And you should always be sure to have a clear call to action like see details, buy, or add to cart on your products. Let's talk about the About Us page. This is where you should be telling your story, what your brand is and is all about, and what makes you different. So you should also have a Contact Us page to make it easier for your customers to get in touch with you. You should also have a shipping and returns page. This page should clearly explain what the policies of your shop are and how the customers can return the items. The FAQ page is something that a lot of shops have. This is where you will be putting all the common questions that you get from your customers and explain them in clear English. And last but not least, the privacy policy and the terms of service. These are legal must-haves, and you should definitely make sure the content is in line with the laws and regulation of the state, country you register and sell in. So Shopify helps you here with its automated privacy policy, but not with the terms of service. But in the end, you have to remember you are the company or a person reliable and responsible for your business.